What's good, world? It's your boy Phil here. Quick little video before we get this day started. You know, the manipulation. So, as you can see, Bigum's tweeted like an hour ago. He said, just a matter of time. Tick, tock, tick, tock. Yeah. So, right under it, I said, hey, I can't wait for the judge to throw this shit out so we can reverse stock split and see what those 14 trillion synthetics be about. Ha 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 ha. And then here comes the bots. The bots, you know, the bots and the shills, you know, the faceless bots and shills that will do their best to try to finesse you and tell you, oh, just get out of this play. I think they're just going to get away with it. That's what this says. They're just going to find a loophole. I'm curious how this is going to happen. Okay, well, I'll leave you some evidence because remember, folks, if you don't have evidence, what the fuck do you have? Oh, just a thought. So anyways, as I gave this bot, I'm letting them know about the reverse stock split and changing of QSIP numbers. So he's like, yeah, I've seen that, but I've seen so much crime. It just led me to believe this is what bots do. They're using the same narratives every time, and they're pretty much fucking predictable. You know what I'm saying? However, yeah. And as you probably all seen, AMC had a lot of shit going on with it yesterday on 4th of July. 4th of July, we got come on. Cost to borrow cut in half. Shares available, 20,000. Phil, how is this manipulation happening? These hedgies, these bad actors, oh my gosh, I don't know how they're doing it, but I just know that AMC is going to see, and that's what I'm saying. You're going to say the same shit every fucking time until you do DD and know for yourself what's going to happen. So, I'm here to tell you again, folks, pay attention. Here's what they've been doing, okay? And even I had to explain this to CSI an hour ago. Hold on, he came and commented. Hold on. And he said, okay, so this is me. I'm basically like, multiple QSIP number changes by W. Large is a sponsor of this cost to borrow cut in half. How the fuck they get shares on an American holiday? Market is rigged. And CSI says American stock market was closed, but we deal with global market makers. And I'm like, okay, yep, I agree. But remember, the international apes did not get any ape for a reason. And like I said, I'm going to show y'all, okay? I'm about to show y'all. Look at this. China is in default of trillions of dollars of debt in U.S. bondholders. Yeah. But anyways, take a look, people. Here's how I know you're going to moon, and here's why we know that the short sellers that's been paying off YouTubers, paying off clowns, we know that they're afraid of the reverse stock split. And many of them that may say they're not afraid of, they're just going to get the short. Like, you're thinking about one float. That's the problem with some of these YouTubers. They're thinking about one float. Look at this. There's multiple QSIP number changes. Look at these. Look at the FIGI numbers here. These are different numbers, people. Different. They're not the same. You're thinking, I'm talking to you, Donahue George, you, anybody else. You're thinking about one float. One float. You're saying a bunch of times synthetic shares, but you can't explain how they're synthetic shares. It's the reason why. Because this right here, look at this. Look at AMC. Look at this. Look at this, man. In my Chris Tucker voice. Look at this, man. Okay. Different QSIP number changes. Okay. ADR, like I mentioned before, American QSIP numbers. Now, let's get a little further into this. Boom, 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 boom. Look at all those EDR, CDR, GDR, HDR. The GDR right there. QSIP number changes for AMC right there. So, for the record, AMC only recognizes as a company, okay, AMC and APE. Again, I'm explaining this so you all know why these motherfuckers are afraid of the reverse stock split. So they're afraid of it because they know that they have to cover all of these fucking CUSIP number changes. And then the crazy part is they just keep doing it over and over, which is why they're able to come here and get more fucking shares. More shares. Cost to borrow. How are they able to do this? Nobody's caring. SEC ain't doing their job. That's the fact. SEC not doing their job. So when you really think about it, okay, hold on. Let's do some math. Estimated float, 516 million. Okay, CUSIP number changed damn near 28,000 times. Okay, 28,000 times. You're looking at 14.5 trillion synthetic shares. Okay, now if a company's CUSIP number changes, it could force the closure of naked short selling positions in the following situation: a reverse stock split or similar corporate action. If a company is undergoing a reverse split, this usually involves a decrease in the number of shares outstanding, but an increase in the price per share. This could also put a short seller in a bind if they cannot find enough shares to cover their short position, potentially causing them to be bought in by their broker. Being bought in means that the broker automatically covers the seller's short position at the current market price without their consent if necessary. This would force close a short position. Thank you, ChatGPT. Okay? So what you all need to realize, again, stop thinking about there's one float. You're saying that there's synthetic shares, but you're only, in your mind as you're dropping videos on YouTube, you're thinking there's one float. There's multiple floats, which is why you're saying there's synthetics. Okay, you heard somebody say synthetics, didn't know, now you see with your eyes. And to the guy that me and Travis was debating, Nosy Kosk, whatever, Cask, I don't know his name, but while you were capping for Doug Sifu and interviewing him, homie, he's sitting there lying to you because he's responsible for this. Okay? So just remember, while you're talking about, he has more money than all of you, it's a reason why he has more money. Because he's literally just creates another fucking CUSIP number. Okay? And allows shares to be available on a holiday of all days. Okay? That's how this is able to, how is this able to happen when the American holiday is closed? American holiday is happening. Businesses are closed. And AMC still has shares available. It's only one reason why. International CUSIP number changes. International CUSIP number changes. So that's why you got to be careful with these YouTubers that are talking about, I don't care about the APE shares. You don't really, just whatever. You got some YouTubers like, look, I was talking about I hate APE, but now I'm just going to buy more APE and be long on it. Yeah, I bet you are now. Because you probably got tired of shilling for the hedge funds and realized, holy shit, this is even better than what the fucking shills are paying me. And that's why it's also like, listen, you don't want your shares to go through a reverse stock split, but look at what's connected to your shit after a reverse stock split. Okay? Other tickers, they ain't got this shit going on when they do the reverse stock split. It's a reason why. So be careful when you're hearing people say, I don't want 90% of my shares being taken away. I don't want this. I don't want that. Listen, either do more due diligence or just be quiet about it. Or just get out to play. Don't be the shill that buys our popcorn, puts money in AMC hands is what you're doing. But don't be the shill that buys the popcorn, talks about, it's shenanigans and AMC ain't going to do shit. And then you want to dump popcorn in the trash. You want to look like a clown. Don't be that person. Don't be that person. So if AMC is not for you, then why are you still talking about it? If AMC is not for you, why are you still talking about it? Who are you warning? Who are you talking to? You ain't talking to me because I don't hear you and I don't feel you. Okay? You see this? This is all I need to see. And I dare them to try to come get my shares. They're not coming to get them. They can't. All they could do is create more QSIP numbers without Adam Aaron and John Merriweather's permission, because we've already reached out John Merriweather. He says, oh, well, we only recognize AMC and APE, 2 tickers, 2 QSIP numbers. Thank you and have a good day. So explain all of this. Who's responsible for all of this? There's only one answer. A fucking market maker by the name of Ken Griffin or Doug Sifu. Or both. You're being lied to by these fucking clowns. So, I don't give a fuck who got to say something, say whatever. Anybody want to say whatever. Doesn't matter. I've been saying this for the past week or two. And I have not yet received any response from Doug Sifu. You know why? Because he knows that we know. That's why. And with that being said, people, this is why they don't want the reverse stock split to happen. This is why they don't want it to happen. This is why they don't want it to happen. You should ask yourself, why don't they want it to happen? I mean, is it because they're investors? No. Only short sellers are afraid of this. But Phil, they're going to be able to get shares. Are you sure about that? Look at all of this. Think about it. Put it to I'm sorry. I'm not going to tell you to think about it. Look before your eyes. See, I'm not the type of person that's going to say, just put this in your mind. No, look before your eyes, motherfuckers. That's what you could do. That's what you could do. And with that being said, did the shorts cover? No. What are we talking about? We wait on the judge. We wait to see what she says. We hold, and we hold our shields up. We're not afraid of you shills that come on here giving your opinions. We're not afraid of you clowns coming on here talking about, but look at it this way. No, look at this motherfucker. 500,000 per share is what this is going to be. Okay? Look how many, okay. Like I said, I mean, the float goes with it. Every time a QSIP number changes, people, the float goes with it. All right? So just think about that. So, well, look for your eyes. Anyways, I'll see y'all soon. Y'all have a good day, and we hold.